After you've installed the RPG key and you've started it for the first time, there's still a little bit more you need to do. Inside of the zip file that we've sent, that you've downloaded, we've included a couple of default layouts. Let me show you what I mean. If you go into the supporting files folder, you've got a subfolder for each of the different keyboards we support. So if we click on the 58 key RPG key or similar folder, you're going to see a layout, a default layout for Lightroom and one for Aperture as well. They both include Photoshop. So if we open it up, here is what the RPG key looks like for Lightroom. We've got presets on the left, all the image adjustments in the center cluster, things that require a mouse on the right here. And we've got a similar file for Aperture, which was designed by one of our users. So you need to load this into the keyboard or into the software, but you also need to update the print on your keyboard to match what we've got here. So let me show you how to do that. And these files are already sized for any 8.5 by 11 piece of paper on an inkjet. But we need to load this SQLite file into the RPG key software. So we're going to go down, click on the application, go to Advanced, and we're going to go to Import Layout. And I'm going to navigate from my desktop into that supporting files folder, and I'm going to load in the default for Lightroom. So now that that's loaded in, if I go back up to the Layouts menu, it's taking a second here. Little beach ball, takes a bit. Okay, so now, come on now. So if I go into the Layouts menu and I go to Layout, you'll see Default Layout. So if I bring in Aperture as well, you're going to see them both. Takes a little bit of time. Okay, so doing this, I've just imported the Lightroom and the Aperture default layouts, and here they are right here. It's worth noting, whether you're using a normal keyboard or an RPG key or similar keyboard, that you should save your settings to outside of the application once in a while. And this is done by not importing, but exporting your layout. Just thought we'd share that with you. Okay, so we're ready to get started. I'm going to go ahead and give you a demo of how this works using any Mac keyboard in the next video.